of God. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Take your stand against the devil till the final hour. For our struggles aren't against the flesh and the blood, but against the rulers and the powers of the evil one. So what do we do to win the battles ahead, so we don't get defeated, even end up dead? Every single day when you wake up at dawn, the armor of God, you gotta put it on. Put on the armor of God. Put on the armor of God. With the belt of truth securely in place, no lie can prevail and you'll stay in God's grace. Put on the armor of God. Put on the armor of God. Put on the breastplate of righteousness, not of our own but of Christ in us. Put on the armor of God. Put on the armor of God. Next is the boots of readiness, so in the traps of the devil you'll have steadiness. Yeah, put on the armor of God. The serpent who comes to steal and to kill. Satan wants us to fail and be out of God's will. So what can we do to make sure we end up on top and bring all of his evil plans to a stop? Put on our armor, get ready for war, cause this is definitely something that we shouldn't ignore. So grab your belt, your boots, your breastplate, helmet, shield, and sword, and make sure that little serpent gets his just rewards. Put on the armor of God. Put on the armor of God. The shield of faith blocks the flaming arrows of Satan's attempts to knock you off the straight and narrow. Put on the armor of God. Put on the armor of God. The helmet of salvation protects your mind. The power that it holds says Satan get behind. Put on the armor of God. Put on the armor of God. The only offensive weapon that we need is the sword of the Spirit. Bring the devil to his knees. Yeah, put on the armor of God. Inside you, the power of prayer makes the devil tremble and quake with unrelenting fear. Persistence is the key to overcoming the dark, because we all know a large fire starts with a spark. So put on the armor of God and wear it every day, because Jesus came to save us, he's the only way. For alone we all fall short of God's infinite glory, but when we're sanctified by Jesus it's a different story. So grab your belt, your boot, your breastplate, helmet, shield, and sword.